I used drugs when I was very young and been in and out of drug programs. And different doctors used to tell me that I wasn't in touch with my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, what is a feeling?
To your point, I remember growing up, right? And I remember having my innocence for a second, playing with toys and wanting to be young and want to run around and play football. And then I remember going outside. And then I remember my childhood became a memory. And now I'm this young man who's really not a man, but I'm this big for my age and I'm trying to navigate.
I shot heroin and cocaine when I was 11 years old. I was strung out when I was 12 years old. I was a father when I was 15 years old. She was 13, I was 15 years old. And we're parents already. And I remember different doctors used to tell me I never had a child because you spoke about, playing with toys. No, I don't remember none of that.
But that doctor, it's always troubling to me when a doctor can look at somebody like yourself, can look at me, or anybody that came from the urban city and say, you was robbed of your childhood, and you was this, and you was that, and they can point that finger. But they don't understand. You got to think about it. In the city, you got old buildings that people living in. If a house was built before 1932, it has lead in it. You look at most inner cities, Flint, Michigan, Durham, North Carolina, Baltimore, Maryland, Newark, New Jersey. These houses, all these places I just named, was infested with lead. Now, what do lead do? Lead affect the way the child would think, because where's lead at? It's on the floors, it's in the walls. And if you got a baby that's in the house, what the baby's doing? The baby's crawling. And what do babies do every time, regardless of where they from? They picking everything up and eating it. So what do lead do? Lead breaks down the process of a human brain. Now we have a child human brain being broke down and being set back. And then when they go outside, what do they see? They see the older heads. They're seeing figures that they might want to look up to or figures they might want to connect with because that's an older influence of them. And they're doing all the wrong things. So for a doctor or somebody like that to label somebody, you was robbed of this or you was robbed of that, you should be apologizing. You should be apologizing that the system that we had set this child or this person for that. Because nothing is new under the sun.
New pilot language.